We back for part 2. Wait for y'all to get this notification. Ooh, we touched a sensitive spot, huh? Hmm. Give you to about 2 minutes and we'll start. Let's do it. Give you about 2 minutes. We, we definitely touched a sensitive spot on that one. I ain't forget. Something about that too, where someone's hoping you forgot something. Or someone forgetting. We're starting a few more seconds here, okay? Let's get back to it. Listen. She said strapped in and tapped in. Come on, Alana, let's do it. Ocean Goddess, welcome, Ninja, let's do it. Let me see. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Okay. Yeah, that's done. That's done because it's time to win. Anyway, so it's reached a point where the healing that I'm sensing is coming from where you've assisted people being an empath that you are, because you may have taken some of their burdens so that way they don't, go through certain things because you care for these people. And you may have taken some of their burdens to a point where you have, you know, overloaded yourself with what you already have going on. And the audacity of these people, okay, to look at you a certain way when you start to do you for you. The way they do that at here, Earth, yeah, this is the realm, this is the planet where all different types of energies come to play or learn, or both. But see, people perish for the lack of knowledge. And sometimes you have to go through experiences in life where some of those that are close to you, embody that for you to know what's going on. It ain't an easy task. But we start to differentiate what's easy and what's hard because of attachment, what's easy and what's hard because of what society tells you you should do, or that you'll be successful if you're this or if you're that. The physical, nowhere in that they're tapping into the spiritual, because if we were the way we're doing now and evolving into that, the more we step into the spiritual aspects of life, you realize the importance of water for one, and air. You need both to live, right? Here on this planet, at least. But there are so many rules, I'm not calling them laws, rules that are in place to keep people stuck in only using but so much of their brain. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I even peeped this was at the bottom of the deck. They better keep quiet. Listen, I'm getting, if nothing empowering is going to come out of your mouth or their mouth, don't say it at all. Go write that shit on a bay leaf or something and then burn it and get it out your way. Because no, I wouldn't even say put that on a bay leaf. That's no. We got to put some respect on that bay leaf too. You feel me? So it's now time. See me, I'm just projecting outwards to source. All of this stuff that could be, coming into someone's life, or a realization of where people have been audacious in your life. Like, y'all really out here playing this game of truth or dare, but y'all just real daring, huh? 9 to 12 months we have here. Let's see, 827, 9 to 12 months. God's been watching this energy. The last 9 to 12 months. 827, that's 8 and 9, that's 17. That's a star energy. This is a completion of something that has been occurring that's been out of balance since last year of a 6-year, 222. This is also why some of you may have been seeing 222 more frequently, because the light's coming on. The light's coming on. And some people don't like to see you shine. But that's none of your business, though. Let them handle whatever emotions stir up within them, because you're choosing to do what your soul's mission is. Because again, when the soul is ready, it's going to tap up right up on out of here. Give your soul the same way you may want to give people a reason to see you. Give your soul reasons why it should stay connected to you right now and forevermore. I just heard Fountain of Youth. Look at that. Lunar eclipse is in May. That could be significant. It's like whatever isn't being released between now and then is going to be released then, because it has to unfold this way for you to connect to higher love, your sense of freedom, and breaking from toxic patterns, healing the division or breach here between the body, mind, spirit, and soul with herbs, magic, divination, crystals, prayers, affirmations, etc. Spiritual cleanse through the shadow work. I'm telling you, warrior path of the jaguar, you got the world in your hands. I mean, how clear is this going to be? It's time for y'all to shine. That's all. I mean, that's not all. There's more. But, let's see here. I'm going to pull some of these other oracles before we get into the tarot. You can get some of these. It's time to step it up, regardless of what anybody thinks or what the way no one sees you. That ain't up to you. You're gonna waste time, wanting the people to see who you are. Show yourself who you are. That's what matters. And then let the universe align you with basically your soul tribe. It has to happen, you know. Even if you're not in the mindset of wanting to connect with your soul tribe, or you may be, but you're in and out of it, you're still going to be connected to them, but you may not see them because of where the frequency of your mind is. But the more you start to, focus on you and realizing, you know what, you're not alone, because you got your ancestors and your spirit guides here, okay, telling you to clear and activate, create that sacred space so they can work with you, especially with that card of emotional loss here. You see this liberation? You see that? This is 9. Okay. We just saw 827. 27 is a 9, which speaks of a completion. 9 ether energy, spiritual energy. Let's see here. Timeout number 32. Okay. The calm before the storm. It's time to surrender here. Surrender all your worries to source. Surrender all of your house to source and focus on what you got to do. That's it. The time is now. time is now. See, yeah, it's definitely now, especially if you're in between worlds on your way to a new direction. Okay, a lot of sacral and solar plexus energy happening here. Slow and steady. Why? Because you have a lot of ancient wisdom built within you. It's time for you to walk that truth. You got the hand of God on you, literally. Putting you in positions, having people speak of you and you're not even there. It's that type of time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like you're gonna miss out on anything. But there's a possibility where you miss the cue. You still get there, but you end up taking a longer route than you have to. That shit says let that sink in. 532 is the first thing that comes up on the gematria. And that's the chosen one card here. It also says that. Let that sink in right here. This is the big one. That's also what it says. Thunderbird, 10 lords a leaping. The Kabbalion could be highly significant for some of you tapping into that. God's chosen ones once again. Feel like all the swords that you have been able to endure right now are being pulled out of your back is what I'm feeling. Because I just, the way, yeah. Okay. What else? Time out between worlds on your way to a new direction. Mindful wisdom, and this is the age of Aquarius energy. You're in between worlds on your way to a new direction. It's time to create harmony. 28. Hold on. Ashe, beloved. Infinite blessings to you, Alana, my dear. We'll do energy updates at the end here, okay? So just let me know, Alana, if that's also what you are wanting to do, okay? It'll be at the end of the reading. Channel your knowledge, critical judgment. Oh, yes, time. Yep. This is what you need to take time out and do. Or this could be a reassessment of what it is that you have been writing the last 9 to 12 months. Wow, okay. There may have been something you've written today, last year, 9/19, something about 9/19, and January 19 of last year. That it's time for you to channel that knowledge. Okay, so look in your journals for those of you who journal, right? This is also having to do with the strength that you'll be able to attain or that you realize you have. Because there could be something you manifested, right? But you didn't realize that you did, but it may have came in the format that you may not have asked for, but you received the energy of it. Thank you so much, beloved. Infinite blessings, infinite fold, 1,000-fold, however you want to receive that, but minimum 1,000-fold. You're not even. But yeah, back on to you, my love. Number 30 here, okay? Or if you've been journaling for years now, something about what you have journaled when you were 30, on this day, the 19th of January or the 19th of September. January 19 is equivalent to the Four of Pentacles. So this could have been the moment where you wanted to step away from it all, just to regroup and refocus on yourself. And then 9/19 would be the 10 of Pentacles. So this could have been you at a period in life where you wanted to step away from all family members or anybody that was close to you. Okay. Ooh, world within worlds. Whew. And it's 836, and this is card 36. A world within worlds. That's 836 right here. You got to be shitting me. Okay, so let me see what I can get from here for y'all. Okay, cosmic ancestors, voice your concern. So let's tap in. Let's tap in with this energy right here, because this is what's going to help you to create inner harmony as you're going into this new direction. And why something may be at a standstill or you feel like you're in timeout, it's necessary. This timeout is necessary. It's like you need to regroup. Let me see, because we're in a, excuse me. Okay. It's the waning crescent phase which speaks of healing and surrendering and soothing. Do what soothes you. Do what soothes you. That may not rub certain people the right way, but that's again none of your business. That's theirs. Okay. So let me get some world within worlds. What knowledge are you wanting them to channel here? That was one of the ads that was pulling through as I was before I came onto the live. It was a show on Gaia. It's called Channeling. And it says channel your knowledge. Challenge. Whoa. You may have a challenge here with channeling your knowledge. World within worlds, because you're in world within worlds. So it's like being surrounded by so much at one time. I just saw somebody, like if you're in the middle of space, like if I just saw like a figure, a person, right? Like this, basically, but their arms out, but spinning around, like recalibrating everything from head to toe, soul, blood, everything is being transformed. Look at that. Talking about ancient wisdom. You got the whale here. Channel your knowledge. This has to do with telepathy. Look at that. You got the swans and the earthworm. Whew. So, and speaking of, okay, more of this rainbow color. So, in terms of harmony and caring partnerships and the door to romance, because that's what the swans indicate, unconditional love. There's the moment where you're having a deep reflection here, but you're at the beginning state. Okay, so you're at the beginning stages of this new life, of this new direction. It's given the energy of a novice, but you're not actually a novice. You're just remembering who you are this lifetime. It's like once you reactivate and you remember who you are, you put all the pieces together. Remember. Now, Cyrus energy, the 13 pieces, the phallus, the scepter, the 14th piece. What are you showing me here? Once you remember, put the puzzle pieces together. You got to be shitting me. Okay, this is some real deep, dark energy that you have assisted your ancestors with. But it had to do with love. Give me a second because I'm sensing where the blocks are. Because this is a silent powerhouse. Upright. And speaking of now is time to shine. Now, this is also connected to Amit, where one goes when their heart is not as light as a feather. But I'm also picking up on certain energies that misuse spirituality to keep a partnership. And some of you, long story short, got the shitty end of the stick, even if it wasn't someone directly connected to you. But this could be a part of the frequency around your bloodline or within the bloodline, misusing spirituality. Because this is some big mama energy here, too. I'm also getting mental slavery as a choice. Again, back to people perish for the lack of knowledge. Now it's becoming people perish for the ignorance of knowledge. This ain't time to be playing those type of games. Because if it's not unconditional love and it's not harmony, you're on the opposite end of this here. Now, we have the beaver. Hold on. 2210. Give me 1 second. The beaver connects to Taurus energy, April 21st to May 20th. And that, you see how I'm clearing my throat too? It's like the block of the intuition. What's this? Talk to me, crocodile. Let me see what you're working with here. It just showed me the beaver. Let me see. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. And I just did that because it's like this is like someone that's been put in family first, but the family don't see that because they're still focused on their problems while you have solutions. I'm hearing just get away from that. It's enough is enough. There it is. You're a sensitive mystic with the swan's energy. You're a sensitive mystic. So this is why it's time for you to get away from all of that. And this is going back to people recognizing, where you really came in as far as you being present physically. Where you may have been taken advantage of, where they're like, oh shit, like, damn, yeah. The earthworm speaks of someone who is hesitant, reluctant, speaking of reluctantly, to share inner vision. And there's a reason why. This could be someone that you are hesitant to share your inner vision with, okay? You being as sensitive as you are with this mystic knowledge or occult knowledge, whatever it is. Or this could also be a part of your ability that you're now sensing where your body gives you this signal to not say something. You might feel a little shaky or nervous about saying something to someone in particular. Saying or doing. Crocodile, where are you? Can you show yourself, please? You over here hiding and shit like you would do. But enough with the games. Where are you at? Thank you. All right. Now the crocodile upright speaks of resting, cooling off. Yeah, see. So here it goes. This is whoever you are. Again, voice your concerns to your ancestors, not these people. Whoever these people are. Because if they're going to sit here and tell you bugging, that crocodile energy within you is going to snap. Especially with this new moon in Aquarius at 1 degree. It's has that potential is there. Let's look at Aquarius 1 degrees inside the degrees. Hold on. Let me look at that. Because under that voice your concerns, you have the next card after that, card number 11, and it's the dark night of the soul. Life brings new meaning. So going through this darkness on your own is where you're actually going to, step into this new beginning here, this new meaning of life and what it means truly to you, especially when it comes to putting family first and now you're putting yourself first. So Aquarius 1, a two-headed calf, double the Hathor. So it says, taking a good look at things with an eager eye brings you right into the middle of the dilemma of polarities between worlds. As you stand there faced with the different sides, you are impartial. Neither side pulls you more sharply than the other. Immense opportunity, huge challenge. You have vital potential for brilliant synthesis, but a subtle temptation to think too long. A schooling in alchemy in every moment. Do you find what is ready to emerge or do you think about it? Do you find what is ready to emerge or do you think about it? Progressive evolution draws you through all your mistakes and all into all that can be. Progressive evolution draws you through all your mistakes into all that can be. So what you want to do is, if you are already tapped into looking into your natal chart, look at your progression, see where your moon is, see where the energy of the moon is and all of your other personal planets where it's progressing through, because that's going to tell you a lot as well. Okay. The crocodile's mantra upright is wait. Speaking of someone rushing you. Speaking of the dark night of the soul here. Okay. And there goes card number 27, meditation. See, this is just the first thing I was drawn to. You are definitely focused here on this Ace of Swords energy, the dove, the clarity of the mind. Okay. While all of these other energies are surrounding you, I feel like that's like there's something about this one here that you at a that is it's like you're at your end point with that whoever that is. What is that energy? What does that energy represent? What does that energy represent? I mean, look at you. What does this energy represent? Because I also feel like this is that family first energy who you keep protecting, but it's time to stop protecting them. Because it's like they've been so wrapped up into a certain programming that is like, it's no use, and you don't let them go their path. Like it said, in the middle, in the center of it all, where neither side is pulling you more than the other. And people can sense that about you right now. If you're wondering why things are weird, or why people fluctuate with the way they express themselves to you within their own emotions or seeking attention or however it is that they're doing that, it's like they're taking all of, they're literally going for all the big guns as to where to get you, where to manipulate you, basically. What's this energy? What does this energy represent? The frog. Immediately what I'm getting is, because a frog with the heavy load, there is no quantum leaping. This new moon in Aquarius, if there's a conjunction between your north node and Uranus, you can definitely go from where you're at now to where you thought you'll be in 5 years within a couple of weeks. Okay. Something here, the more you strengthen the body, the clearer your vision becomes, which is the Ace of Swords. And now you can slice right through all the confusion. The same way this energy is doing the same thing here. Okay. Through meditation. It will help you to improve. It says improvements require persistence. Be more persistent with quieting your mind, quieting yourself, because that's what people, who don't know themselves would use to distract you. Okay? So the more persistent you are with checking in on yourself with your breathing, you know what I'm saying? Even, your shoulders as you're sitting, or as you're meditating, or as you're channeling certain things. See, this would be a different, I would say, an advanced version of you channeling, where you're allowing a certain frequency to utilize your vessel, but you're also mindful as to what's happening with your vessel. There's so many levels to it, because there could also be some of you that are working with certain energies that are not really for you. We got the dolphin here that came out, and it came out sideways. It's challenging because they're very good with their words, and they're great with the actions that come up after it too. But here's where you got to trust the wisdom of your body. What is your body telling you about this energy? Because it's gotten that far. So this is why, you have to be more persistent with meditation. This just felt like a person. Ooh, shit. The cosmic egg. There goes spirit right now. So you're being able at this point to connect the way dolphins and whales connect. No matter how far apart they are, they can still hear each other. Okay. So some of you are able to hear what's going on through someone's subconscious mind, or sense what's going on through someone's subconscious mind. You probably didn't believe it was just 3333. You probably didn't realize it's about yourself until you started to realize that what you were thinking starts to manifest, or a certain conversation comes about. You're like, this feels like deja vu to an extent, but what actually really happened is that you sensed it before it got there. Simple as that. You sensed it before it got there. But now that you're tapping into what this ability is and realizing that this is what you are capable of doing, it's time to recognize that this is what you can do. Okay? And simply said, stop giving people chances who don't deserve your energy. Because even if they may not be consciously aware of that, subconsciously, they know. That was 3, 4. Because I kid you not, let me see if I can say it though. Nah, I'm not saying it. That's for me to know. Okay. So we got the cosmic egg here at the bottom of the deck, which means spirit is moving on this. This is a spiritual move here that is coming from the crown chakra. The chakra that is in connection to you building your legacy. Here we was talking about this Four of Pentacles vibes, which is 119. So this speaks of completion, harmony, and the infinite within the infinite. And you also have here world within worlds. Okay. Okay. This is where you have to channel your knowledge. This is not for everyone, but this feels like a life or death situation that this ability is actually helping you with. It's nothing to be afraid about. This is when I say life or death, I mean literally a transformation, a breakthrough. I just smelled a campfire. And the first thing that came to mind was the Geronimo card. Something about between the hours of 2 to 4, though, is when this information comes to you. It's at a point in the day when it's most quiet that you're able to hear from your cosmic ancestors about the concerns you've been voicing. Especially being a chosen one, you're highly protected, and they're going to do what they have to do so that way you don't put yourself in a position that results in you losing your freedom. But you have to start accepting why you must put yourself first. Okay? All right. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self effort and grace, we experience self realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. I kid you not. This here thing is on page 205. That's the full moon in Leo. That shit almost made me want to cry just now. I ain't even gonna hold you. It is through this card, it is through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. I just saw Segment whipping some ass. Okay. Written at the beginning, we hold on to life and life holds on to us. That's the soul. The journey is complete, but it does not end. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward toward Sahasrara. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and what's the understanding of the crown chakra is your first eye, what you know as the third eye, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra. That's the understanding of the crown chakra. Okay. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey. And once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. Listen, let's get into this tarot spread, okay? And then you got Oya's energy up under the cosmic egg. Come on now, mama. Seems like many don't want to put themselves first because they still be putting another God before them. Come on, listen. That's a word right there. That's a word. It's been a minute since I've called a live welcome, love. Spirit come through. I was just fired from a known company for something that holds no merit. As I said, that just sounded like thunder, but it's a plane that's very close. Oh, you're going to enjoy the beginning of this message. But that's all divine intervention too. You're made for something greater. And the new moon Aquarius is activating that. Greetings, Joe, my love. So, what's the message here for the tarot spread? Let's see. Hidden realms. Create conscious awareness of the hidden realms. Okay. And then you got Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. Time to walk through that gate of freedom. Yes, it is. Awakened spirit. Desire change. You desire change, so the trajectory of your life has also changed. It has also changed because of that. You see the light? From the mouth to the third eye, first eye. But this would also be a connection, a collaboration finally between your third eye and your throat chakra, which now allows you to activate or connect to your legacy. I know that wasn't that card again because I want to see. It sure was. See, in between worlds for a new direction. I had to make sure. And I split the deck and here this card go again. What in the... Okay, what? What's the energy here for the Celtic spread? For the final tarot spread, beloved. 4,400 on the clock. Divine will. Let go of fear. And the shadow self is oh, I heard the shadow self is awakening. Mother Earth. Wow. 1222. The heart is awakening. I connect that to the heart. 1222. Your heart's desires are awakening, so your reality has to stepping in alignment. Your higher self, yeah. Your higher self is changing your choices, is making sure you choose as the chosen one. Okay? Yep. You're an elect of God. Your choices are going to reflect that. Your scenarios in life are going to reflect that. Under choices, you got sacred journey. Okay? That's 826. And then we got card number 7, celestial teacher. Your sacred journey is on the path of you being a celestial teacher. Speaking of choices, go towards whatever that is, as far as you being a celestial teacher. And we got Mother Earth, 1222. Let me get one more here. That's a tower moment. Tell me, galactic healer. Well, it's time for y'all to step onto this journey. They're going number 17. Move forward with an open mind. It said it's time to move forward with an open mind. You're waking up out of this daze you've been in. Some of you recently have been getting a lot of compliments on your eyes. That's why. Let's see. Let's get this here 45:55 on the timer. Tarot spread. Okay. What's going on now, beloved? Do we want to use this? Yeah. Yes, we do want to use this deck. Okay, Ace of Wands is a current situation, a new beginning, and a bubble just went up that little glass of water I got here. 2, 3, 4. We got 4 honks, 4 bubbles, 44. Okay. Let me tell you something. What 46, 46. Whatever is leaving, let it go. It's 908. That's 17 again. Galactic Healer. It said move forward with an open mind. Open up your mind. Opening up your mind means, physically speaking, you reconnecting with your superconscious, your conscious, and subconscious. The sun, moon, and the stars within you. The mother, father, and child within you. Okay. Let's see what's the challenge here of this Ace of Wands, which is a personal development. It's a reawakening. It speaks of humanitarianism. It also speaks of vitality, life force. What's the challenge here? A newfound of enthusiasm. And it comes with the tower moment that brings in healing. Trusting your intuition is your challenge. The High Priestess. What's with the sounds right now, though? It's 909. And that's the High Priestess energy here, too. Yeah. See it in the corner. 909. High Priestess there at the bottom. The time now is 9:10. That's a 1. It's time to get going. Okay. Okay. Some of you was selling yourself short. You was playing this shit small. Source was like, oh yeah, you want to play it small? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't have, but okay. Source was like, yeah, I've been sending you these birds all this whole entire time. They've been carrying the messages to observe your limitation. Tell me about this playing it small. Again, with this High Priestess here as the challenge, don't get discouraged being on this spiritual journey and you're embodying both sides and people with this love and light, love and light, love and light. You better bring balance into that because you came directly from a womb space that's dark. Ain't no light in there. I feel like that truck outside is playing games. I'm not even gonna front. What's today? Thursday. Today's Thursday. Today's Jupiter Day. Okay. Let me see what planetary hour we in. With this High Priestess on this table like that. I know if I'm getting checked by source, I know y'all are too. So listen, we in a Mars hour. You got to be shitting me. Okay. We in a Mars hour for another, but 32 minutes, 31 minutes. I can't even count right now. 31 minutes. 4. Well, there goes the other 4, huh? All right. Okay. Okay. And look at this one. Look. At the bottom of the deck while the high priestess is here. See, there's gonna be a lot of people challenging you. Thinking that you just laugh at it. This shit do be funny. At first, you could be triggered to want to expose people who do that, but they gonna expose themselves. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. I see it happen all the time. As soon as I let it go, here go them exposing themselves. I'm like, you know what? Let me just grab this popcorn and just watch. Cause at this point, you can't make this shit up. You just can't make this shit up. Every time. Every time. And some of you who are readers, this the type of the type of shit you're gonna have to handle where people really want to sit here and wanna play games and test you. Listen, be the pawn that you're gonna be and play this test game that you want to play. Just make sure you know you a pawn and don't move like you out here like you a whole king and queen, emperor, empress, because you really sitting here playing foul if you ask me. Because it could be people sometimes that want to give you information about things that you already have. And then when you tell them, oh, I already have this or that, they get real defensive about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, hold on now. Hold on now there, Sparky. Hold your horses, baby. Okay? Hold, hold on now. Okay? All right. Let's see what's at the basis of this. Because you lived this life already. You all about this life. You know what restrictions are. It's the life you've lived. You've been there. You've been there, done that. Been there, done that. Okay? Been there, done that. Look at here. You've been there, done that. Look what's at the bottom of the spread. Is the Four of Swords in reverse. Speaking of the crocodile in reverse, that's kind of similar because that's like waiting to heal. Can I have one more here? Why is the Four of Swords in reverse? Why is the Four of Swords in reverse as the basis? Okay, we got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you put that impoverished mindset to rest. Tell me one more thing. Give me one more card. Yeah, that's the burden right there. And that sounded like thunder once again. No, seriously, it's literally thundering. So that's Shango. Oh shit, it's Thursday. Huh. Can I have one more card about the basis of this? Should I sign off because this? Oh, Oya and Shango, yes. You see this? Speaking of Oya and Shango, your presence performs exorcism. Your voice presents exorcism. So here, this is what I'm saying. What that card said at the bottom of the deck, they better keep quiet because they're going to expose themselves. Is it still here? No, source is being nice right now. It said focus on the mission. And the planet, what did it say? Study the sciences. The stars are aligning. Your natal chart 606. Now, yeah, you see that people don't know who they was bucking, but it's the Mars hour too. So I just got a little hype. So excuse me for like the next whatever minutes. Okay. Source hides you like the great you are until you realign with yourself. And the nerve for this one to be here. Study the sciences, your science. Your natal chart is your science. Okay. Because the stars are aligning you. All right. You focused on the mission while people sit here mind your business. They go find your ass. Seriously? I just feel like whatever this is being projected onto you is a big ass joke. It felt real for a bit, but come on now. And this could also have to do with work too. This is long overdue for a transition to happen. Okay. Give me one more card for this. I'm sure because you got the. What is it with the what? What is it with this? Okay, you know what? Let me go to the Orisha deck because I feel like they screaming now. Because it's every time I'm about to pull out a card for this position, which is the foundation and the basis of this reading, thunder start coming. And we just looked at one of the gematria said Thunderbird, right? Okay. Again. Oh, yeah, got me lit. She said a whole Ashton Kutcher thing. Yo, you heard what I said. That's what I heard. Yo, y'all funny. Now you won't get louder? Y'all in here manifesting some shit now. Look, I split the deck. Look at this one. It's true. Okay. Guardian angels right here. Sips teas, mind business. Okay. What's the energy? I cannot believe this shit. Lightning just came through. Fuck, I should have counted. Somebody tried it with some food. It was just $9.19. Huh. It was just $9.19. Somebody tried it with some food, a beverage, not realizing who you are or words. This could be conversations behind your back. Somebody better not lose an ear fucking around is all I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that shit was bright just now. I should have had the lights off. I would have had full electricity up in here. That was 8. Message from Earth is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we gonna listen. Now you see why I be like trying to insult to doing, right? All right, you got the right one. Tell you that. Okay. Let me. I'm gonna move how I would move if I wasn't on live with you. I'm about to go into this game of life and how to play it. I'm gonna just open the book. Just open the book. It opens up to page 104 and 105. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. I'm going to read what it says here, and you're going to see there are no obstacles in divine mind. Therefore, there is nothing to obstruct my good. And this is your word is your wand. So, first card you got on out here, okay? All obstacles now vanish from my pathway. Doors fly open, gates are lifted, and I enter the kingdom of fulfillment under grace. Rhythm, harmony, and balance are now established in my mind, body, and affairs. New fields of divine activity now open for me, and these fields are white with the harvest. That's a confirmation. Man's will is powerless to interfere with God's will. I'm going to say that again. Man's will is powerless to interfere with God's will. God's will is now done in my mind, body, and affairs. God's plan for me is permanent and cannot be budged. I am true to my heavenly vision. The divine plan of my life now takes shape in definite, concrete experiences leading to my heart's desires. I now draw from the universal substance with irresistible power and determination, that which is mine by divine right. I do not resist this situation. I put it in the hands of the infinite love and wisdom. Let the divine now come to pass. That was 6, 8, 11, 6. My good now flows to me in a steady, unbroken, ever increasing stream of success, happiness, and abundance. These are great affirmations too. I got y'all. I'm gonna put this on the community board. There are no lost opportunities in the kingdom. As one door shuts, another door opens. Ashe. There is nothing to fear, for there is no power to hurt. I walk up to the lion, came full circle, on my pathway, and find an angel in armor and victory in the name of Christ. That's what we just opened the book to. Can you see the whole thing? Got one more. Definitely psychology major over here. Good. This is 50 psychology classics. Let's see what we get. Okay. Just started pouring now. Okay. Thin slicing, which is the ability of our unconscious to find patterns in situations and behavior based on very narrow slices of experience. This is Gladwell introducing the concept of thin slicing. So you can giggle. Yeah, I can giggle a little bit now. Giggle all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The storm is leaving. Did we not just talk about the calm before the storm? I'm getting the fuck up off of this. I love my life. I love y'all too. I'm only showing you what you do. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Looking like a leader is the next thing. So you got thin slicing, which is the ability of our unconscious to find patterns in situations and behavior based on very narrow slices of experience. Even the most complex situations, he says, can be read quickly if we can identify the underlying pattern. Most of one chapter of Blink is devoted to the work of psychologist John Gottman, see page 136, who, on the basis of many years observing couples in action, is able to predict whether they will stay together or divorce with 90% accuracy after watching them for only a few minutes. Story of my life. Okay, let's see. Then it says, looking like a leader is the next segment of this page here. 126, by the way. The positive aspect of thin slicing is the ability to make quick and correct judgments. You got to be shitting me. It's source talking to y'all here. Okay. Okay. But it also carries the negative aspect of decisions that are hasty and wrong. It says the people of the United States elected Warren Harding to be president. Gladwell suggested essentially because he was tall, dark, good looking, and had a deep voice. The Warren Harding effect is when we believe a person has courage, intelligence, and integrity according to their appearance. Would you look at that? And we got the new moon in Aquarius at 1 degree. Listen, if I'm evolving like this, I don't know what you waiting on. Okay. I don't feel like you waiting no more, but I'm just saying. I put that out there. Let me look at page 136. The 7 principles for making marriage work. And it says John M. Gottman, 2 T's. John, M for the middle initial, M as in Michigan. And then we have Gottman, Gottman. It says here in a nutshell, what makes a marriage or partnership strong is not such a mystery. Psychological research provides answers if we care to look. There's that. I'm going to read the quote here. What can make a marriage work is surprisingly simple. Happily married couples aren't smarter, richer, or more psychologically astute than others. But in their day-to-day lives, they have hit upon a dynamic that keeps their negative thoughts and feelings about each other, which all couples have, from overwhelming their positive ones. They have what I call an emotionally intelligent marriage. At the heart of the program is the simple truth that happy marriages are based on deep friendships, true friendships, okay? Not that, because that's obviously not a friend. Anyone who deceives you, that's not a friend. By this, I mean a mutual respect for and enjoyment of each other's company. So that is your intuitive messages of the day by the writings of Florence Scovel Shen and 50 psychology classics. Oh, almost dropped the book. Oops. Yeah, those are like my go-tos when I just be vibing. So let's get one more for your Orishas here. Because what's this? 5 of Cups. Coming up after Oba. Now, Oba is the representation of not being emotionally intelligent. Because this is why she lost her ear playing with Oya. And Oya told her, go ahead, cut your ear off, put it in his food, he'll love you forever. She was out the door in no time. Okay? And then here we got this 5 of Cups, sorrow, pains, and regrets. So it's like the more you hold on to these sorrow, pains, and regrets, you're putting yourself in that position to not be able to listen to what your heart has to say. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know what? You just confirmed something for me just now. You was like, I don't even need cards. I don't. I was literally telling myself that when I was walking to the market before I went live. I was like, the reason why I use the cards is more so for imagery, though. So it allows me to put like this scene together. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And then we have Oshumare. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mhm. Now, the moon that's here is the waning crescent, which is after the new moon. See that crescent moon? Now, that indicates a moment of courage to move forward with faith, not hope. Because if you're sitting here hoping, you're moving like this one. She out here losing it. Okay. The results of her moving like that too really does have to do with, holding on to what no longer serves you. Honestly, that's really what that is. It keeps you stuck in this 111 in this frequency where there's a lack of vision, and then also feeling like one has a vision, but it's more like a void. So this is filling a void. Some of you have these voids that are necessary spaces for you to just breathe. Yeah, you got the 5 of air here, so another 5 right after that. And this is Venus and Uranus on this card. 11144. Let me 1 second here. I want to with the sun in the conjunction to Pluto that started on the 18th and is active for about 3 days. This gives you keen insight to what that could possibly be, even if it has to do with emotional wounding or from an ancestral level. And then we got the 10 of Cups as I'm saying that here. Okay. Show me one more thing here. Okay. So we came out like this, and the lion is right here. The Ace of Wands with those Shuns energy right here. Okay. So we got a message from fire. I feel like some of you have been doing candle gazing. This could be a moment between now and the new moon where the more you focus on that candle flame, the more you'll be able to see as to like what's clearing or who can assist you energetically to clear it. Because whatever deities or gods and goddesses, these are just frequencies that are also within you. Okay. It just makes it easier to recognize who or what based on the label or the name. We have message from fire in relation to the anxiety that you've been experiencing because you're in between worlds right now. You may have been an enslaved prisoner for some time. You got message from earth. And in speaking of feeling what earth is going through the vessels, through your own vessels, through your blood. But here we have this Taurus energy, and Uranus will be going direct on the 22nd. You'll feel more of those effects on the 23rd too. I mean, thereafter. But if you're a Taurus rising, especially you Taurus rising, you're gonna be feeling a lot of this here bull energy. It's you going from your old you to this newly developed version of you. Okay, and that's in general for anyone. And this comes down to like your core values because Taurus has a lot to do with your core values. We'll do a new moon. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to tie in the Uranus placements too, where that's at. Yeah, okay. Say less. But yeah. There's also this energy of a false accusation. You're gonna get your just due for that. Okay. Message from fire, the salamanders that are on the King of Wands energy. Let me see something. I want to see what numbers I get from this salamander right quick. 272, 528, and 88. And it says in the gematria, let's go. Cancellation, God's plan. Cancellation is God's plan to step you into this new beginning. And then it says, I'm back, bitches. Oh, shit. Okay. Aqua. We're stepping into the new moon in Aqua. It's a very safe moon. It says here, it's a safe moon. So, I feel like you're in a position being in between worlds where your emotions are protected so you don't make these irrational moves or impulsive impulsive moon. You could be a moon in Aries. Thanks, kid. That's what it says. Dragons. And it also has here on this list, I am Satan. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's the time. Let me see. I feel like there's a part of your truth that's changing once you realize who and what's what. Then it says she is hidden. And it says Rasta, the oracle. 272. We're going to go back to these cards in a minute. Hold on. 272 speaks of property, land, possession by inheritance. This could be actual land or that type of gift. Okay. You said tits over line up. That was funny though. Let me see. 528. Track your packages. 528. 528. What does it say? Amun, you got to be shitting me. Amun got some property for you. Huh? That's what this saying. I'm only reading to you what that. Listen, that's what the salamander is talking about. Some of you could definitely be having visions of that. Master workman, builder, Taurus energy. There it goes that again. This word in its primitive purity referred to the universal mother and designated the basic wisdom of God, the architect of the universe. And we just heard from the game of life and how to play it. Yeah, I gotta remember to post that because that's crucial right now. Egypt is the realm of substance and life and body consciousness. To the unregenerate soul, it is the land of mystery and darkness. Yet it is essential to the continuation of the body. When the individual looks upon his body as material and believes that the substance and the life that sustain it are material, a fleshly inheritance, instead of recognizing their true source and spirit, that individual is worshiping the Egyptian god Amun. When the will or king is guided by material belief concerning the body, the will does not become a true builder of the body temple in spiritual substance and life, but decides according to the outer letter or shadow of the real, a decision that leads to death. The will is a master builder when established in truth, but not otherwise. Bingo. Yahtzee. There's that. And there goes the Ace of Wands once again. This lion energy over here playing. Okay, let's see what's in the immediate past. We gonna breeze right on through this now because we already got the tea. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't why I get married, because I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. It's 120. Let's see the immediate past here. What's the immediate past here? Ooh, the Emperor. Okay, being at a standstill with who you are. Let's do it then. All right, what's at the basis of this? Yeah. Self-sabotaging thoughts. Now, what's the possible outcome? They already know the vibes. What's the possible outcome? Well, shit. If you don't get up out of this here, Eight of Swords, and the reason why you step away, for some of you, you feel like you're stepping away to regroup, but you're still holding on to too much of this still. And this is why you got this King of Wands coming out in reverse. Speaking of what we just read not too long ago. Okay? So, what's in the immediate future? What's next? Literally. Oh, okay. This is a spiritual pilgrimage that you're deciding to take on your own now. And I feel like that's where all the confusion was. You wanted to have too many people or too many bodies or too many heads that are not on that path along with you. And they was causing this standstill. You was absorbing everybody's energy here. Okay. Then we got the Page of Wands. We got Page of Wands, which speaks of a message of an ally that's coming through. With this Three of Wands here. To help with building the solid foundation. Something has to be turned around, though. That King of Wands. Because this Page of Wands, as I'm showing it to you, is in front of it. Oh. Your blessings are looking for you. What you seek is seeking you. Literally, is what this is saying. 122:33. What's the advice here? You got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You got to get out of this lack mindset. You got to get out of that. Okay. For some of you, this means let this old way of doing as far as work go. Or, again, for those of you, who have been let go recently, that came in quick. It caught you by surprise, but tell me more about this advice about that. This is where victory and success begins. Well, if you're having a hard time at work, keep it. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. And the reason is because you're being aligned with where your victory and success actually lies. Just when I think I dodged some smoke, you laid on me. Okay? Look. You're not missing out on anything. You thought you had it all there, though. You thought you had it all. But look where you're actually going. You're going directly towards this Ace of Pentacles. And this is a match of vibration here. Okay? Let me get one more here. That popped out. What you're imagining, you're bringing into life. So be mindful of what you're conscious of. Definitely use what we just read from that game of life and how to play it though. Look at this. Clear the mind. It's time to clear the mind from all of this other stuff that you thought was it. What is it? Now remember now, a lot of these shifts that are happening is towards the end of these retrogrades. So these retrogrades had you in a position to reflect. People was reflecting upon you where you fit in. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. And as I'm telling you about that, I noticed it was 124:44. Okay, so that's 12:12. It's time to ascend now. It's time to rise on up, beloved. Come on now. What's in the environment that was just the Ace of Cups, and it went in and out. You better believe and know it, and know and believe what you want, because it's on its way. Okay, Things are shifting to get you to where you're supposed to be now. What's in the environment though? The Page of Cups. It went from an ace to a page. Beginning stages, taking it slow, starting all over, getting out of your comfort zone. This is phase one of out of your comfort zone. And this came in quick. This no or this rejection or out of the blue, right? But it was all part of the divine's will here. That's what it said. Let go of fear. Move forward with an open mind. When you got this angel here, listen, that's Archangel Michael cutting you out of things that you no longer need to be in anyway. Look at that, Queen of Cups. Because you're no longer going to be able to emotionally thrive. You were in this survival mode, and that is lack mindset. Okay? Some of you asking for things, to put you on a path of becoming a millionaire or billionaire. Well, here you are. Game on. All right, now. One more. Look at this. Yeah, see? And this is what I was talking about, this Four of Pentacles before, as far as like stepping away from a situation with anger or holding on to this toxicity. You're not going to be able to build. But now, once things are calmer, you're realizing like you may have been doing things that you had to do, but not what you truly wanted to do. Because right now, your heart's desires is at the forefront, not your brain's desires. Your heart's desire. Where the soul is, remember that? Because if that heart ain't beating, then what? Okay. It's so on, Ocean Goddess. You already know. In the hopes and fears position, what's the message here? What message you have for the collective about the hopes and fears to get them in alignment with faith? What's the message here? Clarify the hopes and fears. What do you want them to do? You stay in this hopes and fears, you gonna block this Ace of Pentacles. That's what Source said. Yeah, you're gonna keep telling yourself no, that you're not ready for this. Meanwhile, just like you had the Ace of Pentacles in the page, it was the Ace of Pentacles, wherever the page of, it was the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck when the Three of Wands came out, right? And it's like you can either call in this abundance where you're receiving the guidance from Source to move step by step forward, okay, in terms of building your legacy, or you can continuously say no to it and you still live in this type of energy. It's like being healed from a situation, but still thinking that, you're still having to deal with it when it's already been handled by the divine. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it in reverse here? You got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse because of unconditional love. If it's not unconditional love and you're not going where you're celebrating, you're just where you're tolerated, you're gonna keep blocking out your blessings. That's what that is. Yeah. And reliving this life of drama because of the drama. This is the actual card of a millionaire or billionaire. When you put these wands together, these 5 wands together, you can shape it up into a star. I mean, when you do the pentacle symbol, it's time to get out of all of this chaos. How? That was the Seven of Swords. How do they get out of this chaos? Collaborate with those who want to work with you, who want to, not because they have to, because you're in this, because you want to. You go where you are wanted. not where you're needed. Anybody can apply for a job where they need employees. That's easy. When you're doing what you want to do and you're connecting to who wants to be connected to you, we're speaking of the sacral energy. That's the mantra of the sacral. I want. What do you want? Can't no longer mix it with hoping and fear. You got to have faith that what you want is on its way to you, because it sure is. Your first card out was the Ace of Wands, which speaks of a reawakening. So you had an awakening, but you're reawakening now. And that's the truth. What's the outcome? Let's shuffle this out. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Divine intervention. You said you wanted this and you wanted that, but here it is. It did come with a little hustle and tussle, but that just made you stronger. What's this divine intervention? What's this? Divine timing. There's two cards speaking of divine timing. You thought all of this was it? Meanwhile, this is it right here. This is the it factor right here. That which you are allowing yourself, and you are celebrated for standing firm, for standing your ground. As above, so below. You manifested this. You think this shit is a game. This is Saturn and Taurus also. Okay. Now, you do what you can handle and give your concerns and worries to your ancestors, that your cosmic ancestors specifically. Okay. Call on them so they can step in now. Ask and you shall receive. They can't intervene. Divine intervention can't come into your life unless you ask for it. Because that's how much willpower you have been given as a human being. But also with balance. There's got to be a balance there. What's this divine timing that's coming in here? That's a 7. That's 7, 7. Right on the table. 10, 7, 7. 177 or 717. Let's look at 1077. It's just 133.23 on the timer. 1077. Let's look at the outcome. 955. 1077 says, not hardly else. You thought you was doing great. You was doing good before. Now you about to be and do great things. Be great. Be the God, the generator. Okay? Generator, operator, destroyer. That's you. That's what you're awakening to. And anything that has been against you, mentally, spiritually, physically, that's done for. That's over with. That's over with. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate good time, come on. I heard that loud and clear. One more. Hello. Hello. Your Ten of Pentacles said, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Just saying. It's judgment season. What's at the top here? Reciprocity is due. The Almighty's been watching you, be treated like, being breadcrumb and all of this. You about to get the whole cake right now. Rihanna about to be at your party. Okay? Let me tell you something. What's in the heart of it? From murky waters into stable waters. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing them. Okay? All right now. Let me not take up the rest of y'all night. I love you. This new moon about to be lit. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a couple more lives between now and then because I feel like there's gonna be people with with their drawers up their ass and they're not even wearing thongs. They're gonna be very uncomfortable, but we're gonna continue to mind our business. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna continue to mind our business because all they gotta do is take that wedgie out and they'll be all right. Or just wear what fits you. I love it here too. I ain't gonna lie. Much love, y'all. Give y'all a couple seconds to give y'all, your kisses and your hugs to each other. It's all love. I'm gonna see y'all next time.